Okay, sounds good.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Episode 20. We're doing another live episode because we just can't get our shit straight. We're just kind of fucking up. But Mother's Day happened. We were busy. Everyone was busy. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
As long as we get stuff
Because
out.
we are papas, but that means we have mamas like in our homes, you know.
Mamas.
So
yeah, dude, exactly.
So we had to take care of that. Yeah.
We can't just ignore the other half of our life for shits and
Exactly.
giggles for so long. I mean, for an hour a week we can do. 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'll be sleeping outside with Mochi, you know.
We are pushing it. He said you're sleeping outside with Mochi.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think she'd appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, and not that Mochi sleeps outside, but you know, I'd personally bring her with me, you know, because if I have to suffer, she does as well. But yeah, no. How was your Mother's Day, bro?
You know, man.
Did you guys do anything?
Yeah, dude. We were hanging out. We were spending time with family, and fuck, dude. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm trying to figure out what live we're on. I'm trying to look at the chat, but that means I have to find her channel and watch it on there because blah blah blah. I can't even see. Is anybody typing right
now? Adi did.
Oh yeah, what's she saying?
She said hi. I don't like that. I'm using my government name on here. I gotta switch account and like that.
Nah, you shouldn't have anything. Like you shouldn't be see any of your personal information on here. All right, guys, I'm in. We are set. I can see y'all talking now. And this is something I need to do that I've always done that I always fuck up on, and it's like I need to share the links before I go live. Like I said, YouTube does it so weird now.
Gotta make you put in that work, bro. Can't make it too easy for you.
The Tandiro thumbnail just does not make sense.
Lo said everything is good. Get back to it.
Get back to it. All right, let me just share, or you guys share it for me, please. Somebody help me here.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you getting this man on track. He's a perfectionist. He loses sight of good for perfect. That's what it is.
I do lose in pursuit of perfection. And then if I don't hit perfection, I just give up entirely. So it they get what they get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My Mother's Day was great, bro. We hung out with family. We made some carne asada. My mom bought me this rotisserie machine for my birthday. And I said, like it's legit. This giant 2 heaters rotating. You can put al pastor or something in the middle. It's kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how often I'm gonna use it, but we did it then. It was dope as shit. I messed up a little bit, but we had a good time. It was awesome. It took like I underestimated how long it takes to make chicken, and we had some fun. Yeah, it was cool. What about you, man?
So for our Mother's Day, we didn't do anything Sunday because I had a tattoo appointment that day, so I had prior engagements. But we did the whole Mexican Mother's Day on Saturday, sort of. It just happened to align. Avi actually took me out on a date. But because it was Mother's Day, I paid. So, you know, it's some quid pro quo there, you know?
Yeah, I feel you on that. Oh, whoops.
No.
We got a new intro. Danny, what's up? She says, saludos de Lovejoy. Sheesh.
Snap, what's up?
It is hard to, like, keep track and talk to chat. This is why I think live is kind of difficult. But, yeah, dude, I told Ceci, that's not fair, right? Like, y'all get two Mother's Day, we get half of Father's Day, bro. And I still have to cook on Father's Day. Like this is so
I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what's extra BS? Father's Day falls during summer break. So like for Mother's Day, they make Mother's Day gifts at school. But then for Father's Day, like since it's summer, they don't make shit. Yo, I gotta buy arts and craft supplies for my own gift.
Yes, sir.
Like
BS,
bro.
$20 so I can make you a gift.
Yeah, for real.
How about you give me some packs, Papa? That's all. Don't even. How about you make me some luck? Nah, it was dope. We had fun. We did that for my mom, and then we celebrate Mother's Day for my mom and Mexican Mother's Day, and then American Mother's Day for Ceci. We went out to this. She's got a friend whose brother owns this boba tea place up north, and they do a you get a boba tea, and then you also pick out a clay figurine, and then you just paint it. Like so, and they have like paint supplies and shit, and then they
That's pretty
when
cool.
you're done, they glaze it. So the figurines are expensive as shit. I mean, it's like I got like a little dragon that was like this big. It was $20, but you pay for the
I mean,
experience. And
yeah, it's the experience. You know, it's the bonding.
yeah, I didn't end up ordering any boba tea, but but it was cool. My son, we all painted something. I spent way too much money, and it was a lot of fun though. It was really cool. I definitely go back one day. But
Is that up in Duluth?
yeah, it's in Duluth. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I've seen it.
it's
I know what you're
across
talking
from
about. That's pretty
like
dope.
a karaoke place.
I mean, that's everywhere in Duluth. Is across either from
I guess
a
it's
KBBQ
right next
spot
to
or
the
a karaoke.
Korean
Yeah,
barbecue spot. Yeah, right next to this
yeah,
hot
exactly.
pot. Like, yeah, I don't
Like
think
that does not narrow it down at
no,
all.
it does not. Yeah, and it's just boba, and I'm not gonna lie, dude, this shit was packed. I was like, hold on, man. According to the
I mean, for Mother's Day,
S&P
bro.
500, it's supposed to be. Ain't nobody supposed to be here. According,
No,
you know what I
man.
mean?
You know,
But I forget we're in
it
America.
took
People
off.
don't care.
You know?
People don't care. I think
Just put it on credit.
I think it influences people to do worse, right? Fuck it. The world's ending anyways. Put it on the credit. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
yeah, it was cool. We got some patio furniture. I ended up spending like way too long putting it together. That's kind of why I was late today. I was trying to finish it up, and it was cool, man. Just fuck,
putting your real life before this. See,
you know, I thought I was dedicated as you. I came in, you were ready, bro. Didn't do nothing.
I was ready.
Mic
I was
set,
sitting here
camera set,
waiting.
Chat on the ready. You had people waiting to start the chatting, bro. It was crazy.
I'm saying,
I'm slacking.
I was ready, and this man comes in talking about, can you move the camera to a whole different location
He's
and
like,
move all the lighting?
I'm like,
I'm like,
you,
okay, cool.
do you own a different shirt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
I
own a
don't like how your face looks today.
Yeah, look who's talking, dude. I'm wearing the stay-at-home mom fit right now, so I'm not even. You can't see what's under this table, so that's why we don't worry about it. But yeah, dude. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you guys had fun. Did you so you did the both American and Mexican celebration?
No, if you're paying attention to anything I said at all,
I was.
We did.
Producing.
I know you weren't.
I'm doing Julius's job.
Based on that question, I know you didn't listen to me.
Right.
But whatever, you know, I don't take that personally. For Mexican Mother's Day, we did do something that it wasn't really like I didn't plan it. Like Adi planned to take me out on a date, but then we were like, oh, it's Mother's Day, I'll pay. So it just worked out that way. And I will admit, first of all, in my defense, Adi's not my mom, not my responsibility. That's on Naki. All right, that is not on me. Okay.
Oh no, you can't do that, bro. I told Ceci the same thing as a joke, and she gave me the worst stink eye, dude. Like, I'm just joking.
Oh my God.
She's like, "Why I gotta do something?
No,
You're not my mom." She was like, damn near threw a pot in my head. I was just joking. I mean, obviously, you know.
Yeah. No, but we went to some restaurant in Atlanta. It was like this tapas place. It was really good. But absurdly expensive, just like everything else in this world. I will say, I am ass at like planning dates and stuff, bro. Like I leave that up to Avi, and I know it sucks to be like, oh, you're planning, like you're the planner. I just signed the check, bro. Like that works for our relationship. It's a dynamic, you know?
Shit, I wouldn't mind being in a relationship like that. Hey man, you just signed the check.
Then Sunday, we weren't able to do anything. I had a tattoo appointment that day, so I was a little preoccupied.
God
but
damn, bro. How many tattoos you got now?
I couldn't tell you. I'd have to sit there and count.
And count.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please. Take off your clothes.
Yeah.
This is for paid subscribers only.
For real. That's for the
for the
what
Patreon.
Is it? The Patreon. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen Arcane, Jinx, like
you told
one of the main characters on there.
You got it finished?
Yep. I got it finished. I got it colored in. It is on my thigh next to Bulma, so two blue-haired women.
Nice.
Also next to Adi's name. So yeah, there's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No complaints. Yeah. The ultimate Mother's Day present. Next
year
again.
Yeah.
What more do you want from me? I got you tattooed on me.
Exactly. I got you tattooed on me. That's yeah. I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was pretty chill. Nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. But yeah, how's your week been going? We're Wednesday. We're halfway through. So what you got? What you got for me?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm fucking exhausted. I don't know if I can curse. I'm just gonna start cursing anyways. I'm tired, man. I'm worn out. This schedule's kicking my ass. I'm ready to just get off it. I go in at 4 in the morning, and
Ooh.
I just I'm tired. Luckily, I think next couple weeks. I think in a couple weeks I'm gonna switch back to 7 a.m. to have somewhat of a decent life.
If you were to go in
And
at 7, what time do you get out?
3:30.
That's not
So
bad.
I'll be home by 4. Yeah.
Mm,
But it's
That's
Tuesday
chill.
through
That's
Saturday,
chill.
so it is what it is. I mean, I ain't tripping.
Mm,
I don't care. As long as I get off this schedule,
yeah.
because I've been consistently late for the last like 3 weeks. Just like fuck, I cannot make it in on time, and I'm just because it's in the morning, dude. It's just I went to sleep at 12, and I wake up at 3, and I'm just like
Oh,
fuck, because a lot of times
that's
I'm
disgusting,
waiting on
bro.
Ceci to get home. The kids aren't sleeping. The dinner's taking longer than I thought it would, or some shit, or they're taking baths, and I'm struggling, you know. Uh,
Yeah.
Baby falls asleep. Emiliano wakes her up. Emiliano wakes us up, falls asleep. Baby wakes him up, and I'm kind of in that. I'm in that hole right now. You know what I mean?
That sounds fun. Sounds entertaining. That
I mean,
sounds
it's just because they're so
great.
little. It's just because they're. If Emiliano was like 9 or 10, I probably wouldn't have as much a hard
Yeah,
time. Right?
honestly, that's on you. Like,
Yeah, of
stay
course.
off Ceci, bro. Who told you to have two?
Oh.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's just the Mexican genes in me are just so strong, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Like, God, keep your hands to yourself,
I
bro.
just can't. I just
Jesus.
need that tax credit. I don't know what. What do you think we're doing this podcast? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Tax write-offs, you know?
yeah, yeah. But other than that, man, just trying to live life, enjoy our new pope. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
We officially have a White Sox pope. That's kind of crazy. I don't know.
that is nuts.
We have a pope that likes the Bulls. That is a Bulls fan. I don't know how I feel about that.
Frigging, it's so funny how quickly Chicago jumped on it too. Adi showed me
Yeah.
like a video. Like it was like the day after he became the Pope. There was a dude at a Sox game dressed as the Pope in Chicago, and I'm like, bro, like they're so quick. Like, how do you have a Pope costume ready that quickly? Like just
Yeah, yeah.
in your closet. Like this day is the day I've been waiting for. What's
He's
that?
like,
A Pope
finally, I can
costume?
break this out, and it's like,
Yeah.
goddamn Pope outfit. That's dope as shit. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can find. What's his name? Pope Leo. What's his new name?
I could not tell you. Also, like, if you could choose your own name, like, go balls to the wall, bro. Be like Pope Optimus Prime, you know, like Pope Batman or something.
Let me see if I can. Man, some of the memes for this new Pope is kind of funny. Let me see if I can find. I don't know if I can. I'm not gonna find anything. Chicago Pope. Yeah, nobody's gonna desecrate the Pope this quickly, right? Besides TikTok. TikTok don't go down. Yeah, we got a first American Pope, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild. Nobody's seen that coming. I really
So people
thought.
were talking like, oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you saw people were talking like hella crap because like his speech. Well, two things, twofold. His speech was in Italian, and they were like, he's an American Pope. Why is he speaking like Italian? It's like
Because he's a Pope of
the
the world, my
Vatican's
guy. Also there.
yeah, but like also the Vatican is in Italy,
Yeah.
and the like national language of Italy is Italian. Like,
Italian,
yeah. And then they were also saying like, oh, he attacked Trump during his speech, and like if
Yeah.
you hear back his speech, he's literally just saying like, I want peace in the world, and it's so
Yeah,
nuts to me that
yeah.
like they're like he's talking about peace. That's an attack on
That's an
Trump,
attack
bro.
on
Like,
Trump.
what?
He's like, yeah. He said, "Hey guys, how about no more bad guys?" Why does he hate
Yeah.
Trump? I don't understand why he hates Trump. Why is he making it political?
Like I don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We got it's interesting. I didn't expect. I didn't think. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think Pope Francis was gonna die. I knew he was sick, but then I found out he had like half a lung that he lost when he was like 15, and I was like, "Oh, that's
Like
not
Tupac,
good.
bro.
That's not good, dude." What? Tupac had one lung?
I think he got shot in.
Oh,
Let me fact check that.
Probably. I mean, but Lopez said he's from the O, man. We have a Pope from the South Side. And then you know what's crazy? You know they found his brother and like they're interviewing him and they're like, nah, he's not a Cubs fan, bro. He's a White Sox fan, and he's just like verifying all these like, you know. There's people on TikTok.
Let's set the record straight here.
There's people on TikTok like that had a quinceañera and that Pope was their priest for their quinceañera. You know what I mean? They're like, oh,
That's
they're, like, losing their
crazy.
shit. That They got
He's
baptized or whatever.
he's
Christian.
for the culture, bro. He's for the culture.
Yeah, he is. I hear he's like he's American, but I hear he's very like he's from Peru, or he lived like 40 years in Peru.
Yeah, like a good chunk of his life
So he
there.
claims
Yeah.
he really does claim Peru. And
Uh,
Peru's just winning, bro. I mean, you got Isabella Mercedes. What's her name? Merced.
I have
Uh,
no idea who you're talking about right
Dina
now.
from Last of Us. She's Peruvian. they just caption does right now, dude.
Mm,
I don't know. It's crazy.
fair. Yeah.
I haven't seen
Uh,
this many references to Peru in like 20 years. It's crazy. It's interesting. But yeah,
to my earlier point, I did fact check myself. Yes, Tupac had one lung after he got shot. They removed the lung.
they removed the lung.
Yeah. Yeah. So reports indicate that Tupac Shakur's right lung was removed after he was shot in the chest.
I mean, damn,
Yeah, so here you
dude.
go.
That's some. That's
I
some.
learned that like in grade school, bro. Back during the East Coast West Coast beef
That
days.
was on your pop quiz in the
I,
north,
I
in New
mean,
Jersey.
yeah.
Like
I grew up on the East Coast. I had to know. I had to know.
yeah,
You
you
know?
had to know, bro. Like you had to know about the
Yeah.
Boston Tea Party, the Tupac Biggie beef.
Tupac Biggie beef. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's what's up, man.
um,
Nah, I don't know, dude. I've just been kind of. I mean, you've been living life like a king, man. Staying off the news, staying off TikTok.
oh
I'm,
yes.
I'm, and I'm
Yeah.
over here
Yeah.
like, oh, added to the list of shit that's going on in the world. That's okay, man. I don't know. I don't really. I just skip it. It's like I'm gonna go over a couple things like Tennessee had this crazy deportation shit. They're shutting shit down. The mayor of fucking Newark got arrested by ICE.
I saw that. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
arrested. I saw the thing out of Boston where they try to like essentially like arrest like a woman with her kid, and like half of the neighborhood came out like no, you can't do that. And
They took her anyways,
look,
though.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I understand that, but I still
Yeah.
respect the Bostonians for coming out like that. And like,
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's a
don't think it was
community,
I
bro.
don't think it was Boston. It might have been like outside of Boston, like one of those other like surrounding areas.
No, yeah,
But
I think it was in Boston, whatever. But it
or
is
was it?
really interesting to see like the community come out in droves and like and
Yeah,
support, and that's what it's gonna take, to be honest. I mean, but even then, I mean, if you can arrest the mayor of Newark, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you
yeah. Like,
gonna? What are you gonna
we
do?
what are we gonna do? Yeah,
The judge
I
that
guess, man.
they arrested, the FBI arrested. Remember that in Massachusetts? I
Hmm.
think it's Massachusetts. She
Hmm.
just got indicted for what's going on with her getting in the way of fucking.
Like ICE deportation
She didn't
shit.
even
Yeah,
stop them from deporting the person, right? She
yeah.
just
She just
kind of
told them to
like,
leave.
yeah. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
so now it's going to court, and I'm just like, why? This is dumb. This is
yeah. She
dumb
was
as shit.
within her power, within her courtroom to do that. But
Like, she
like,
literally just did her job. You know what I mean? I don't understand where there's a
I
platform,
don't know.
there's a something to stand on for that. That seems insane.
It doesn't matter anymore. Like laws don't matter anymore. Like every time, like fucking Trump or his fucking party does something insane, like that is just blatantly illegal, nothing happens. It's just like, all right, well, on to the next one. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, like,
They're like, yeah, but we can though. Like, no, you can't do that. No, but
yeah,
like, I think we
yeah,
can because we're doing it. And I'm
yeah.
just like,
Like,
can somebody do something? Like, please. It's pretty absurd, man. I mean, and even then, dude, the dudes doing this shit, the ICE people, these motherfuckers that work for ICE, they just have like, I've never seen someone so many like business, like what is it, company men, right? Like just dedicated to their job. Like, there's no way there isn't
yeah,
some kind
for
of
real,
like
bro.
hidden like they enjoy what they're doing, right? Like that guy that
Yeah,
busted
no,
that window out,
100%.
right, to get
Yeah,
to
like
through the
he got
car,
high off of that, dude.
right?
Like,
The guy who tackled that, like you said, the 19-year-old, oh no, that
yeah,
lady
my
with
thing
her
is like,
kid.
do they go home at the end of the night, like kick up their boots and then just like, yeah, got 3 of them today, you know,
We're saving
like talk
America,
to their,
one Mexican
yeah,
at
like
a time.
go to their wife and children, like they accomplished something, you know, like,
Yeah,
yeah, just a hero out here in these streets, like he's
it's
fucking
tough
the
out here.
goddamn winter soldier or something.
These kids aren't gonna deport themselves. God damn it!
Yeah.
Like this is fucking insane, man. There's that. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about this. There was this case where they arrested some 19-year-old student. She got pulled over for like doing an incorrect turn, but they recently released the tape and they pulled over the wrong car. They pulled over the wrong car.
Really?
She was driving a black F-150, and then the person that did the illegal like turn was a black Ram, but they both like merged together at the same time. The cop just confused them, right? And then so they dropped the charges, but she's still being detained by now. She's about to be deported. Like, and she didn't even do anything. Like that was you know what I mean? Like cops are like, whoops. Well, my bad. You know,
well, since we have you here,
since we have you, run the numbers, run those prints, please. Like,
I'm saying,
and it's just insane. Like, what is that? It's absurd, man. I don't know. Sorry, my eyes itchy. I don't know.
We high key cooked. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think when the mayor Newer got arrested, and it really is going to take someone stepping up, man, and saying something, doing something. I think the Department of Homeland
we
Security,
need more Mario Brothers. Is that what we need?
The lady from the Department of Homeland Security, she got questioned from, I forgot who it was, man, but she was getting grilled because they were going way over budget, right? Like Congress didn't approve for her budget, and she was just kind of like spending that shit off the rip. And they were saying, like, just because you don't believe we're giving you enough doesn't mean you can allocate more resources. And we allocated resources for certain projects, and you're not doing it. You're literally not using that money for other things, and now you're out of money. You know what I mean? And it's like, what's going on here? You're not following rules. You're breaking the rules. You're breaking people's rights. Like, you're violating people's rights. Like, this is absurd. And she's just like, you can tell, bro. She has like the most dead look in her eye. She does not give a shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's like, and obviously, what's gonna happen? Like, why isn't there a system in place to remove these people? You know what I mean? What's his name? Patel, the guy from the FBI.
That's the thing. There's definitely systems in place to remove these people. The problem is there's no one like enforcing those systems. There's no one coming forward and being like, hey, you can't do this, so we're gonna remove you.
Yeah.
Half the shit Trump is doing right now. He just received a jet from like the Saudis, and like they're just like, that's bribery,
bro.
And he's just like, yeah,
that's fucking insane. Not only is it 100% bribery, but it doesn't even belong to the government. It belongs to him. After he leaves office, he gets to keep it. And it's like, how are you? They made Jimmy Carter sell his peanut farm, dude. Like, what the fuck? This man is accepting gifts. Now, supposedly, I saw it on, I think it was Reddit. Russia, like, offered to renovate the Oval Office, supposedly. Right? Like, and now
I didn't hear about that. That's
want
nuts.
Something. And someone was saying in the comment section, they were like, didn't Russia, like, give the U.S. like a celebratory like plaque, and then when they received it, they opened it up and it was full of mics and shit. Like, it was full of spy equipment. Like,
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, if they renovate it, there's gonna be nothing but cameras and mics all over the place.
Dude. It's just,
like, are you kidding me?
They're gonna get the P-Tate part 2, like dead ass. Like, what is going on?
But then again, I feel like Trump is so inept. He probably doesn't actually do any work in there. It's just gonna be recordings of him like eating a Big Mac, like a goblin. Like,
he's gonna be smacking that Diet Coke button, which I know they reinstalled when he got back in the office. I thought it was hilarious.
That's fucking.
It's like, bro, it's like we're living in that idiocracy. What's that? Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
Everybody's wearing Crocs. The president has a Diet Coke button, and we're deporting judges now, dude. I don't know. It's absurd, man. It's absurd. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This is getting so out of hand, dude. A lot of these commentators, they can't even keep up. Did you see that the lady passed out in the middle of the fucking interview?
I saw that clip, and it was like chicken noodle soup to my soul.
Like, a lot of people say she faked it. Obviously, she probably faked it, right? But like, she literally like mid-sentence just passes out because she just I'm assuming she just could not think of another lie. Like, she's just like, I have no out, right? Like,
let me just
I'm out. Like, we just call it here. Like, what the fuck?
Don't ruin that for me though, because part of me really like, I was like, she just had a brain aneurysm. That's fucking dope. You know?
Our Illinois Pope just smited her, bro. Like, just
Yeah, for real. He got a
that's
direct line to the big man upstairs and just said that one.
that one right there. He's got a death
Yeah.
note. He's got a
Yeah, man, just straight keyed on him, just like grabs a potato chip
No,
afterwards.
not the Pope
Like,
death note.
oh my god.
Yeah. Nah, it was that. Or they just don't care. I don't know if you saw the interview with I think it was what's that British commentator? He's like he's conservative. He's kind of like the Bill O'Reilly of Britain, right? I forget his name, but he was interviewing this white lady, and she was like, he's like, why would you defend the N-word, right? Like, she's like, do you say the N-word? She's like, yeah. And he's like, wait, what? And
Bro, what?
and she's like, yes, I've said it before. And then there's the two other black commentators. They're looking at her like, what the fuck? And she's like, so you're saying you agree with this? Are you like a Nazi or something, or like a racist? She's like, I think some people would say I'm racist. Yeah, according to your definition of racist. And I'm just like, she just did not care, bro. She's just like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm owning it. Like, I want to stand for the white American. She started going off about how, like, you know, they're being the minority and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like, she's protecting their rights. And I'm just like, whoa. All right, bro. This is we're going off the deep end here, bro. Like, this is some really,
That is
they're not even
nuts.
hiding it anymore, right? Like,
Yeah, it'll be that like proud and blatant about it is
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I
I didn't see this.
yeah, I don't know.
I am
What's his name, dude? Morgan something?
my flabbers are gasted right now.
Yeah, it's not cool, man. It's not cool. I don't know what to think of that. I don't know who the fuck this is for, you know what I mean? I think his name is
British.
Morgan.
Oh,
Racist. Let me see if I can look it up.
Pierce Morgan.
Pierce Morgan. Was it him? Interview?
Yeah. I don't know. You're the one telling me the story. Why would I know?
I'm gonna look it up. I want to see who it is.
I care about freedom of speech. Pierce Morgan versus racist.
Pierce
Is this what you're
Morgan.
referring to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way things are going.
That is crazy. The thing is, like, those people, they are, let's be real, they're shitty ass people. Why are you even giving them a platform? Why are you even talking to them?
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
mean,
don't,
they're definitely someone you're
like,
not gonna, you know,
fuck this, like, having a dialogue with the, like, opposite side. Just don't. Just bury these people, you know? Like, they don't need to be in the public eye at all.
yeah, it was so
Blatantly anti-Semitic.
because he was like, he was just lost. He was just so out of like, what is going on here? Like, I don't know. It's absurd, dude. They can't even.
No,
hide
Los is
it,
right.
you know? Yeah.
Also saying they give these people platforms for views, and I think that's partially to do with us, like the whole outrage culture and like it drives clicks, right? It drives engagement, like shit like that. You're gonna
What? I
watch
would
it, you're
never
gonna
do
click
that.
on it. So like, yeah, and here we are talking about it.
Yeah.
So like they do this because they know it's gonna like outrage people and it's gonna like bring in more views. So I don't know, man. It really is like that's what I'm just like, yo, don't even engage with these fucking people. They don't even fucking care.
I mean, I don't know if you know what's that Jubilee videos, the people that like interview 100 conservatives or like vice versa, right? And they try to like.
Oh, I know what
meet
you're
in the
talking about.
middle.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so crazy because some of the stuff they come in. First of all, like half the time you're just not gonna. You'll never convince them. In their mind, like no matter what you reference, who you reference, they're lying. It's fake news. It's not real. You know what I mean? Only their sources are real, right? They have like some hidden knowledge that nobody knows or has access to, and it's just absurd, man. Like, and it's man, it's just that level of that's the problem with. We're living in an age of the internet, right? Where like we're supposed to have access to all this information, right? And just have knowledge at our fingertips, and in reality it's like so much of that is lost, right? Like actual research is so much I don't know, it's crazy. Instead of being in this age of knowledge, we're like in an age of anti-knowledge where it's much preferably people much prefer to believe that they know something that experts don't, right? Like, oh man, they just didn't look under this rock right here. They would have seen, right? Like, I don't know. They want to be a part of
so close
something.
to the actual truth.
Yeah. They're completely they spent 20 years of their lives researching this topic, and if all they had to do was go to the index of the book, like, and Google their question, like, I don't know, man. Like, people really feel like it's this giant conspiracy theory. Like, everybody works together to just pump out this fake knowledge, and instead of it being like, scientifically driven. Like, bro, we've tried it. I've already said this in the past. I don't want to go into it, but I'm just saying, like, when when you go to prove your theory, you have to come up with an antithesis, right? You have to prove yourself wrong. Like, you're literally actively trying to be like, can you replicate this? If you can't, why not? You know what I mean? Is the opposite true? Like, I'm thinking this happened, but it really doesn't. Like, and a lot of people just feel like people just accept things. I'm just right.
Yeah, they have a solution and they like change the experiment to get to that solution instead of like having
the
like the other way around.
kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh man, it's frustrating, and it's I don't know how to stop it outside of just not engaging with it, and I think that's why I've like kind of hopped off social media and hopped off a lot of things of just like I don't want to get dragged into this, because there is a lot of like just nonsense, bro. Like, there's so much shit that we argue about that it's like, what does it matter? Like, at the end of the day, what does it matter? And I think that's part of their goal of just, and I say they as in like, fucking shadow government. No, I think the people in power want us to stay divided, obviously, on like stupid issues, like cultural issues, things that don't matter. So they don't realize like they're just fucking all of us, like every single last one of us,
Yeah,
so.
I can definitely see that. I'm not gonna be conspiracy theory and be like, oh, this is 100% like their plan, but like if it's set in motion, there's no way they're not like embracing it, right? There's no way they're not like, oh man, just let it go, because they're keeping eyes off us. And then like again, like, you double down, start investing in whatever to make that work, to double down on that concept and make it worse. I don't know. I agree, dude. I think it's crazy. I think it's important, though. I feel like more and more people need to come out and like just shut that shit down, right? I love seeing, as much as like as annoying as Neil deGrasse can be, right? Like, I've seen some of his clips, and he can be very like, because I don't blame him. He's surrounded by idiots, and they just say the craziest shit thinking they're right. You know what I mean? And it's just like, what are you talking about? I don't blame him crashing out on people, right? But he does come off kind of like hardcore, like, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. But maybe that's what we need. Like, you need to make these people feel stupid. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Make them feel stupid,
yeah.
You literally got a D in fucking physical science, like, in high school, like, and you're trying to tell me how the fucking world works, the stars work, the fucking PhD,
like
world-renowned physicists, like, it's shit like that. Like, people need to speak up, man. Like, no, you sound crazy, dude. Like, you sound insane. Like, it's absurd. Like, the same science that got you this fucking iPhone is the same science, or the step process is the same, you know, that got you the fucking aspirin in your medication. Like, it's just, I don't know, dude. It's crazy. Switching to something lighter, bro. Speaking of prescription drugs, I don't know if you heard this, and I don't know the implications, and I don't know if I'm tossing this man a dub, but Trump has signed an executive order capping prices of prescription drugs, right? He said he doesn't want to subsidize.
Pivot away from politics, bro.
No. This is straight politics now. I'm about to change the category on this channel. No, but I just thought it was interesting. I thought people would be like really hyped for it, and a lot of people are like, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can just sign an order.
It's not.
And be it's like, not. Everything's $10 now. Like,
so
yeah.
Two things of that. The two things as to why it's complete and total bullshit and it's just lip service. One, the Biden administration already did something to cap the price on a lot of drugs. The biggest one is insulin. And one of the first things Trump did when he got into office was roll that back and was just like, no, we're not doing that, right? Then two, an executive order doesn't have any like teeth to it unless like it's a law enacted by Congress. So he's doing, it's just a piece of paper. At the end of the day, the pharmaceutical companies could just be like, we're not going to do that. Right. And then all you could do is, well, I tried. It's on them. It's their fault now. Right. I tried my best. So it doesn't mean anything. And
there's definitely a lot of that. Yeah. Because you can see
so
it.
Bad.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think it's such, I'm sorry. But I think it's so you can see that it's bullshit just based on the fact that when he rolled out the news, the stock prices of these pharmaceutical companies like just jumped up because they were expecting actual fucking news. But once they
Right.
saw it was like, oh, it's nothing. Yeah,
It went
we're
back
good.
down.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Yeah,
Like,
you
bro,
would
come
expect them to
on.
like tank the price, and I guess if it was
Exactly.
real, right? Yeah, but you
Yeah.
see
But it
that
wasn't.
everywhere,
So
man. You see that with the no overtime no tax on overtime, no tax on,
yeah.
and it's all lip service, man. Because like realistically, it would never pass, right? No one's gonna vote for
Yeah.
that shit.
And we can't afford it even
You
if they
can't afford
did.
it.
But
Like they'd have
yeah.
to. What would I think they did the math? That they would have to tariff. The tariffs would have to be like 100% to pay back to
Yeah.
balance that out, right? The trillions of dollars that they're not getting in fucking an income tax, and it's like they're already at the fucking $30 trillion, whatever the fuck number it is,
Yeah.
debt. It would never happen, bro.
Deficit.
The deficit, yeah,
Yeah.
they would never cut. And even then, I saw the stipulation. It was like if you make over 100K, it doesn't count. It can only count for like 20% of your income. So a lot of people are
Yeah.
like, that actually might take advantage of that. They're not gonna. It's not gonna apply to them. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
just like, again, you're gonna be like, well, we tried. And I saw that a lot with the
Yeah.
last budget when they were trying to push the deadline forward. A
Mhm.
lot of people were saying like, I can't believe all Democrats voted against no tax on overtime. How dare you?
Yeah.
That's how little they
It's like
care
it wasn't
about
in
you.
the bill,
And
my
it
guy.
wasn't in the fucking bill, bro. Like, I don't know. A
Mhm.
quick 2-second Google search can tell you it wasn't in the bill. They were fucking voting against it because now they were trying to cut Medicaid, right? They
Yeah.
were insinuating like we're gonna cut this much, and now it doesn't matter because it's gonna. Apparently, they brought it up. They are cutting Medicaid. They kept saying they weren't
Yeah.
repeatedly, but
No, yeah, the current one is I mean, it hasn't passed, but there are a lot of Republicans saying that like, "Oh, we're not going to sign off on it," and I'll believe it when I see it.
right.
But they're definitely cutting Medicaid, and what's funny to me is the name of his tax bill. It is
What is it?
literally called the One Big Beautiful Tax Bill.
Mm.
Like, say what you want, but the man's got away with words, bro. He's got away with words.
He knows what people want to hear. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
Democrats
it
are
gets the
just
people
like
going.
horrible at like slogans. I'll give him that.
Yeah, bro.
But I just
God.
yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not. I'm hoping it doesn't go through because I mean honestly, you know what, dude? It's very hard. I know a lot of people that could be affected by that. You know what I mean? Because they're
Yeah.
saying if you're able-bodied, don't have dependents, you have to go back to work. And it's like, I mean, there's a lot of elderly, dude. There's a lot of people that rely on this stuff, man. It's not, and it's already a requirement. If you can work, you need to work. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
don't understand why they're a lot of their fan base. I think you're gonna find out quick. A lot of their fan base are gonna be shit out of luck, right? A lot of the MAGAs don't realize how much it's gonna affect them. Which again, you know,
It doesn't matter. Once the shit hits the fan, they'll blame Biden. Somehow it'll be Biden's fault. So
yeah,
the man lives in their head rent free, bro.
yeah, they're definitely like, well, you know, it's probably what's best for this country. That's literally what I've been hearing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no, we got to trust him. You know, sometimes we have to have a little pain to get gain down the road. And I'm just
God,
like, who are you? What are we talking about here? Like, what
yeah,
the fuck,
like
bro?
to
Yeah,
the
I
best
don't
of
know.
my knowledge, the billionaires are still chilling. I don't see any pain for them. Like, come on, man.
All right, switching to something lighter for realsies this time. The United Healthcare CEO stepped down. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop.
Apparently, I found out. It's fun fact, guys. Dogs developed eyebrow muscles to communicate with humans. I don't know.
I heard about
why,
that. I
but
read that.
was
Yeah.
really cool. I thought that was interesting.
It was an evolutionary thing that dogs like develop expressional eyebrows to like bond with humans,
Right.
which cats don't have. So cats are just
yeah.
assholes. They're like, I don't give a fuck. But
There's this like difference. Like people were saying like, well, you know, what is it about a dog versus a wolf that makes a dog just so much more likable, like that more approachable? And they're like, wolves don't have that. Like the muscles or like control of the muscles over their eyes or whatever. The puppy dog eyes, right? I'm just googling dog pics now.
Lo says something insane.
Oh shit. What do y'all think about bodyguards that came forward saying that Megan's friends admitted to shooting her on the foot? Mochi has eyebrow. Who shot her?
Mochi does have eyebrows. She has a very expressional face, and it's evolutionary. I know this
Yeah,
because she does make me feel bad. If she didn't have that, I would.
Well, that
She
dog
would have been
would not
yeah.
exist in the wild, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah,
needs
yeah,
those
yeah.
eyebrows. Like, it needs that
I agree.
face.
Yeah, it is an abomination, truly. I mean, have you ever looked up a pug skull? Like
Right.
it should not exist.
Yeah. He said something about
But
Meg's friend.
Meg,
So
so
you're saying it wasn't Torey Lanez?
they're saying it isn't Tory Lanez. Apparently, I didn't hear about this, but just based off of the zero knowledge I have, absolute slander. My queen would not lie. That is she has impeccable character. And that friend is just in it for the clout. If I'm being honest, that's what I think.
He's just trying to get out of
She just
jail,
wants
bro.
her. She, they, them, just want their 15 minutes of fame. So they're lying on Meg's good name.
Tory
That's what it is.
is he's what's it called? Gender neutral?
No, I'm saying the friend because I don't know the.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I'm learning
yeah.
something new, dude. Like, I know he has
No,
a
no.
high pitched voice, but I didn't know he was.
No, he's a 4'5" goblin.
Whoa. He
my-
is. How tall is he? Let's look this up. How tall is Lord? He is probably like 5'7", which
Should I be concerned about that? Look?
what?
What's going on?
I'm trying to break that house down properly.
Do you need me?
Oh my God!
My fire alarm's going off. I don't know if I need to be
You
concerned about
want to
that.
pause it?
Uh,
Go ahead.
no. My child came up here and she seemed not concerned, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Tory Lanez is 5'3", dude. He definitely shot her.
Yeah,
He
see,
definitely shot
Avi
her.
just said it's all good.
Oh no! Oh, he did get stabbed. I heard he got stabbed in jail.
Good.
Yeah.
Told you he's a goblin, bro.
Uh,
Like, it's just-
Yeah. Damn, he's 5'3".
Come
No
on,
offense
man.
to my short kings, man. Well, not my kings, but like just short men in general. Like, hey man, you do you, bro. Some ladies love the shortness, which I'm not even that much taller. I'm not gonna lie.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8" with shoes on.
Oh, well, I've said many times I'm
not-
actually
you're
6'7"
yeah.
here, so
What was that?
you know,
Not, oh yeah,
just making the
friend
stallion.
admission. Yeah, this one I'm just looking up. Megan Thee Stallion admits. Yeah,
Next, like 5'10", 5'9",
I
something
think
around
she
there.
is like almost. Yeah, it's on Yahoo News, bro. It has to be real.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, claims she admitted to shooting rapper, not Tory Lanez. I don't even know what happened. I just know like motherfucker got shot. She got shot, right? And then like 2 weeks
Yeah.
later, she's twerking in that new music video, which is probably recorded.
That's all you need to know.
Wait.
That's all you need to
Yeah,
know.
she's just a beast.
You need to know
bro.
nothing else. Yeah.
I love us laughing at my with shoes on comment.
Straight slammed it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
Meg
know.
would
Dude.
not lie to the people.
I don't know, man. Was it dark? Were they at the club? What was going on here?
No, I think it was after a pool party or something. I believe Kendall was there or something.
Was it
I don't know. I
intentional?
don't follow.
Like he was trying to kill her or something?
It's from what I've been told, and take this with a grain of salt because I don't follow this shit like super closely. There was like an argument that erupted between the two because I think they were like dating or something, or talking at the time. And Tory Lanez was like waving around a gun and accidentally shot her. I don't know. I wasn't there. And then there was a lot of he says, she says at the end of it. So,
She was dating Tory Lanez. So you're saying there's
I don't
a
know if they were
chance.
actually. I mean, she could do better. No.
Whoa, damn, my bad. Fuck me then.
Gotcha. She could do better than me too, but I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ, I didn't mean to offend you, man.
Why
You
is
can
my
have
fire
her.
alarm going off again, bro? I genuinely think my wife is trying to burn the house down
What
right
is she
now.
making?
I wish I could tell
She's
you.
making pegao.
Is that what you call the rice that sticks to the side of the pan? Pegao?
I don't call it. You call it that.
No, we call it con con.
Oh no, that's what Diaz and Julio told me it's called con con.
Oh, maybe that's what they call it.
Yeah.
I've heard it called con con. Yeah.
I have to Google it now. Prove this man right. I don't know shit. I've never had it. I mean, I've had it, but mostly because we made it by accident, not intentionally.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the like side burnt rice.
Really?
That's just me though. Yeah.
I would
I didn't care for it.
assume done right. Nice toastiness. Well, we like to fry the rice early before we cook. We'll blacken the rice a bit, right? Mexican rice. That's how you cook it. You take the white rice, and you like fry it for like, I don't know, a minute.
Hey, what's up, Cynthia? I don't know who Crazy Taco is, but hi.
Crazy Taco.
Crazy Taco 55, bro.
Pegao. Right, that's what I'm saying. Would you rather have that or eat a matter baby? What the hell is a matter baby?
You're such an idiot. Just what's the matter, baby? Really? How do you fall for that?
Damn it, man. I read taco and my mind just went blank, dude.
There's something wrong with you. There's melted cheese on the comal.
Nothing sweaty. Sweetie, what's up with you? Oh. All right.
My baby's down there burning down my kitchen.
Yeah. There's melted cheese on the comal. Oh, that does suck, man. I wish I could do that. The birria, the like you melt cheese, it blackens, you flip it over, not blackens, it whatever caramelizes, and then you put the taco on it or whatever. I've never been able to do it. It always just sticks. And then I'm just burning fucking cheese at that point.
Is the comal hot enough?
It probably needs to be hot and like drizzled in oil.
Yeah. And from what I've been told, like, it has to be like really hot and you put oil. But I've never tried it, so don't quote me on that.
I did it once and I was like, this isn't happening. It just ends up looking like eggs when you don't oil them. And you just have
so you gotta have that shit on high heat, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to switch to steel pans anyways, man. That's the goal. We need to stop eating all these fucking microplastics from these pots and pans, man. It's fucking up. What's up, chat? How y'all doing, man? I didn't expect to actually have a chat.
We brought back Puerto Rican cheese from my trip to Puerto Rico, and Adi's been killing that. I haven't tried it yet, but like during my time there, my dad killed like I don't know, like 6 freaking rolls of this cheese, man. Like I'm just like, bro, I know he's constipated at the end of this trip. Like that's nuts. Like why?
Bro, cheese be cheesing, bro. What you mean? Cynthia said, "Use quesadilla cheese, bro." I'm not gonna lie, that shit's expensive as fuck. Like I went over there, that shit was like $20 for a bag, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
How big is the bag though?
It's
How
like
big the bag?
It was a decent, but bro, it's not $20 worth. It is not. I'll be all right, bro. We'll slice up some Kraft cheese, some American cheese. We'll be all right. Nah, my favorite. What's your favorite cheese, man? I like to say Oaxaca mozzarella type cheese is probably my favorite. Like picky. The hell is that?
I'm a Gouda man.
Oh,
I fucks with the Gouda.
You're a Gouda.
I like Gouda and
man, this man's so bougie, bro. Like
a brie cheese, a nice little brie cheese.
Wow.
You ever have brie cheese on like a sandwich? Really good, or like on crackers. Pretty good.
Man, someone said bori bori. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. So Los man wasn't guy said I'm playing. No, I don't think so anyway. But that brings up a story. My dad. I learned a lot about this man during this trip. Most of all is that he's essentially deaf.
Oh shit.
He didn't bring his hearing aid, so that was very frustrating. Because I had to yell at him constantly, and people in the airport thought I was yelling at my father. And I was like, "Yo, like I'm not." He's just like, he really can't hear me.
Yeah.
But on the plane ride back, bro, I kid you not. This man puts on Mission Impossible, right? Doesn't have headphones on. And I'm like, "Hey, Pops, you want some headphones? Like I have my Beats." And he's like, No, it's fine. The flight attendant comes by handing out headphones. And I'm like, "Hey, Pops, they have headphones. If you want headphones, like I can get you some." And he's like, "No, I'm good." And I'm like, "You're watching a movie. Like I know you need headphones." And he's just like, "You don't need headphones for an action movie."
Oh.
And I kid you not,
he's watching.
He
for the
watched
plot.
the entirety of Mission Impossible with no sound. He watched the silent movie in 2025 on an airplane.
Damn.
And at one point, his screen goes out. Like for whatever reason, his screen goes out.
And he just closes
And
his eyes and imagines the next scene.
well, he tells me to pull it up on my screen
Yeah.
and scrub to the point in the movie where he was. So I had to sit there and be like,
So he's
"Were
just
you
watching
here?
it like
Were you
this.
here?" Yeah, and I'm just like, and then his screen comes back on. I'm like, "Hey, your screen's back on." Thinking he's gonna go back. He's like, "Okay, cool." Continues watching it on my screen.
Nah, bro,
And
there's too much hassle. We're not doing all that. Just finish the damn
Bro.
movie. Yeah.
My dad is an interesting character.
What if
man.
he's a fan of the movie, hates the dialogue, right? He's just like, I think my dialogue, I can write a better fucking script.
That's what it came across as. At one point, he just goes, right now they're saying this and this.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like, no, they're not. I've seen this movie. That's not what they're talking about.
He's like, actually, Tom
Oh,
Cruise
oh my
is the bad
God.
guy. That's the twist.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
That's the twist in this one.
He's just making up
like,
entire
they're
plot.
actually-
That's dope. That's really cool. Dang.
He's like, yeah, they're in France right now. They're like in Canada or some shit. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, my dad, dude, I don't know what it is, but he just cannot stand any non-action movie. It has to be some like cars exploding, police chases.
Yep.
If it's any remotely like, decent dialogue, or like he's just like, this is the most boring shit. I'm just like,
if it's a
Dad,
character piece, he's like,
right, timepiece or I don't know. Like, I think I've only watched a couple of movies that are both critically acclaimed and action movies. Fucking what's the movie? No Country for Old Men, right? Bomb ass movie. I love that movie. It's crazy. And I'm surprised he sat through it because there's so many like dialogue scenes. And my dad speaks English. He's just like, where's the action, bro? Like, where's the TNA? Actual TNA. And I'm like, Dad, chill, bro. Like, it's coming, dude. Relax. Yeah, I don't know, man. He's the reason why the goddamn Fast and Furious movies have like 15 movies,
keep going.
like that as.
Was your dad obsessed with Jackie Chan at one point?
I had my uncle, dude. I grew up watching hella Jackie Chan movies. The Police Story.
Yo, I've seen all of them, bro.
Yeah, I grew up watching a lot of them, dude. Recently we started rewatching. What's the movie he did with fucking? What's this? Chris.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot how funny those movies are, dude. They're fucking.
You know
awesome.
he says the N-word in one of them?
Probably, man.
Like he says the N-word.
It's
and
a different
the world
time.
Well, I think even to this day, if he did it, I think the world will just be like, damn, it's Jackie, bro. He's an OG.
What are you gonna do? Stop him?
You can't get mad at it. Yeah.
You tell him no.
Yeah, you tell him he's not allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Oh, the ass beating, bro.
Yeah, I saw the meme where like
Steven
you
Seagal.
see how he's dressed in the 80s, and they're like, "You gonna tell Jackie Chan not to dress like that? Be my guest."
Jackie Chan was a zaddy, bro. He was the man.
He was wearing like fishnets, and people were like,
like a fishnet shirt and stuff and everything. Yeah.
And people are just like,
Jackie was a zaddy.
I mean, damn, dude, if you fucking that fit, you can wear whatever the fuck you want. like I said, nobody's gonna stop you. Here we got him. We got him in this crop top thing. I don't know what. I mean, I like the 80s style, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like the windbreaker, the sneakers and jeans. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of cool.
That third picture is kind of fire. That's a fire fit, bro.
Which one? This one?
The third, all the way to the top. Oh, there's a time lag, so I don't know.
Right. Okay.
Third one,
the purple,
the
pink
that one.
windbreaker. That's the style.
That's a vibe, bro. That's a vibe. I
The
wear that
backward
today.
overalls. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's there. The windbreaker, bro. I mean, damn, it's timeless. I fuck with it. I don't know.
The backwards overalls is nuts, though.
I don't know.
That is crazy.
Who came up with that?
But like, imagine anybody says anything to him. You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
ass beating that would ensue. You
The
know?
Canadian
like,
suit. What is this called? The odd denim.
the Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, the Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, Canadian tuxedo,
I
bro.
recently found out that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The man got style. Oh yeah, here's the fishnet suit. Right.
Yeah, that's a vibe, bro.
Hey,
That's a
man,
vibe.
if you got
I'm mad at
abs, big dudes can't do this. Come on, man. I can't even do this.
As you once said to me,
someone's calling the cops on me.
like you once said to me, you can. No one is stopping you.
Society is stopping me, bro. There are limits to how far you can push things.
Yeah.
All right, we know
Fair.
this. Yeah, nobody's stopping you. Yeah, that's true. Besides the police.
Los asked about Steven Seagal. I have never seen a Steven Seagal movie.
I've seen. My uncle was a fan, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. After watching a couple, dude, He's so
I-
damn ridiculous. Like I
I've
don't.
never seen anyone, bro.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Nah, I fucks with JCVD. Listen, not too much on my boy, bro.
Jean-Claude
Like,
Van Damme.
that's
Who
that's
else?
the goat.
There's like a handful of these dudes, man, that just made the same movie over and over, repeatedly, nonstop.
Yeah.
I can't
Ain't nothing
think
wrong
of
with
who
that, bro.
else. It's dope. It was definitely it was
A
their
sign of time.
it was
Yeah.
their superhero movies. that was their
Yeah,
timeline.
for real.
They just kept coming out instead of new superheroes. It's just some random bodybuilder, like French guy,
Some random jack dude. Yeah.
right. And they just keep remaking the same movie. I think Arnold had a good career in like where he just kind of started branching out and doing like Total
Yeah.
Recall, like sci-fi movies and that Last Action Man and
Terminator.
like the Terminator. Like he does have, I think, a little bit more range in like, okay, this isn't just
Mhm.
some buff dude beating up people, right? It's like, and he's kind of funny. He's a funny dude. That Twins movie he did with Danny DeVito.
Dude, Jingle All the Way was like goated in my childhood. I love that movie.
Oh, what? It's
Where
my
he's like
mom.
trying to get the
guys.
little,
Hey, mom.
where he's trying to get the doll. Yeah. Where at one point his neighbor is like at his house eating like the cookies that his wife made. And he's just like, those are my cookies. I'm like, yo, this movie's great.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
this movie.
He made that spy movie with oh my god, what's her name? The chick from Halloween, Jane. I don't remember her name, but like he was a secret spy and she found out, and it was interesting. I mean, I just feel like I think it was fun. I think he had a pretty interesting
Yeah.
career. I think, in my opinion. Jet Li, man, I gotta
Jet
be
Li's
honest. I
goated.
never really watched a lot of his. What is that?
Really?
Hidden Tiger. What is it?
I saw what is it? Romeo Must Die.
I seen
That
Romeo
was
Must
my
Die.
movie, bro.
I saw
that one
Romeo
was
Must
goated.
Die. I saw. Oh man, what other movie? But I just felt like they use in those style of movies. They use a lot of like effects. They use a lot of like
Yeah, yeah.
guys on wires, right?
Yeah, like Crouching Tiger,
And
Hidden Dragon type
Crouching
style.
Tiger,
Yeah.
And I felt like, man, I don't feel like I love Jackie Chan stuff because it feels so
The
real,
one.
right? Like it feels so like
Mm.
actual. Like these guys are
Mm.
risking it. I don't know how many bones this man's broken. It's absurd, right? The lady from I hate to like butcher or just kind of like not acknowledge her name. I forget her name. The lady from Everything Everywhere All at Once. She was in that
Yes.
Jackie Chan movie, and I saw an interview with her where she was like, there was a scene where she rides a dirt bike, hops off a cliff, lands on a train, right? And they're like, dude, how did you guys shoot that? Like, what kind of special effects? She's like, nah, motherfucker, I did that shit for real. Like,
Yeah,
I
for
was
real.
like, what? Oh no, I think it was a scene where she jumps off, lands on a van, and grabs the side of the van. And they're like, what kind of special effects? She's like, nah, bro, I literally almost died. Like Jackie Chan, I think if she fell off, she rolled off, and one of the takes she rolled off, lands on the car, starts to like, she's about to get run over, and he like reaches over. If it wasn't a convertible, she'd be dead because he reached over, grabbed her arm, and saved her life. And I think that's the
Yeah.
take they used. And I'm just like, man, that's insane. I mean, I'm not gonna say I want to come out here and promote, hey, you guys need to risk your life. You need to Tom Cruise every movie out there, but the dedication, man, to like go out there and like do your own stunts and do, I don't know, it's impressive. I'm a big fan. I like it. I like it a lot.
Nah, yeah. That is
Yeah.
fire. No shade to the people that don't like do
Yeah.
their incredible stunts. Acting's still difficult. I'm sure. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, I could do that shit.
Right.
But I agree. Like there is a certain level of like respect when like they go that far,
Themselves,
to their
right.
craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot he did that movie with DMX where they were like looking for stolen diamonds or something like that. What the fuck is
Yeah.
that movie called? I can't remember. But I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Jet Li. I didn't grow up watching him as much as
I
Jackie
like
Chan.
that.
Huh? Wasn't that Jet Li?
Speaking of superhero movies, man, I want to go see that new Marvel movie, the Thunderbolts. So I've been very
the
like
Brave.
critical of Marvel lately. I've been like,
Hold on, bro. Please don't
Cradle
ruin
to
it
Grave.
because I've actually want to go watch it because I've been hearing
it is
it's
very
pretty
good. It is.
Yeah.
I've been so tired of Marvel. I'm like, it's
Yeah. They just
it's
keep
too
dropping the
much.
same movie over and over. right?
Yeah, but like, yo, this one, there was like a little bit of horror elements to it, but like a lot of like, it wasn't just like actiony. Like it actually had like kind of like an overall message to it.
Right,
It was very good. I don't want to like give too many details, but it was very good. I highly recommend it. It gave like okay, they maybe they know what they're doing here with this one, you know? And apparently, like this director is like fucking a nobody. Like he directed music videos before this, you know.
Who's the
And I'm just like,
director?
bro,
I think it takes that,
I
man. I think Hollywood's relying way too much on famous actors, famous directors, and it's
yeah,
like they get into this trope of like just do what you did in that movie. Just do what you did
yep,
here. Do what sells tickets, and it gets so boring, bro. Even with audio engineering, I was watching a video where they were describing how like movies nowadays are so, um, the audio you don't realize it, but like the music is boring as fuck. Like they'll literally
yeah,
be like, "There's a scene in Endgame. Make a song just like that for this scene," and I'm
yeah.
just like, bro, just let them do their job. Let them create something
Use
new.
the same like trumpet noise from
Yeah,
Inception. The
right,
ball.
right.
Like how many times I gotta hear
Make
that, bro?
It's just like, dude, I think when you give people the creative power of like, we're giving you a shot, bro. Like, here's your big thing. They're
Yeah,
gonna a lot of times, man, they'll go all out, and it's nice to have some fresh perspectives on something different. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of which is this is not a new person. This is an old Sam Raimi, right? The Spider-Man guy, the Evil Dead guy,
Sam Raimi, my guy.
Rainey. He did
Raimi.
English is my second language. He I only learned it in kindergarten. Uh, he did the Strange movie, right? The Madness one, the
Yeah,
multiverse one.
yeah. Multiverse of Madness.
I kind
Yeah.
of fuck with it. I thought it was dope. It was
No, it was good.
very.
It
I
had
thought it was
horror
very
elements to it.
dark. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was cool. Like he stabs a giant eye with the tower. He like it
No,
was interesting, man. It was just so many gory. I
snaps
was not.
some Professor X's neck. Like, that was nuts.
Yeah, Spaghetti Fies, fucking Reed
Mr. Fantastic.
Richards, like just
Yeah.
the what's his name? Black Bolt. What's his dude's name? The guy with they can scream.
Yeah. Black Bolt, the
Fucking
Inhuman
that
dude.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That was insane. That was absurd. And I'm just like, yeah, we need some rated R superhero movies, dude.
Yeah.
'Cause that was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I don't know. I think we need more, just a different perspective. Get away from these kiddie movies. Just like not every
Yeah.
movie
No, I
has to
agree.
be. It's just, especially Thor. I think Thor does it the most, where they take like a really good
Thor.
concept
Oh my
and they just
God.
turn it into this comedy. They turn it into
Yeah.
this, like they kind of ruin it. Like you see Christian Bell, right, when he was when he played Gore, and he just gave
Mm,
like the performance of a lifetime, right?
yeah.
Like
And the whole movie was
what?
just like a joke.
And the whole
Yeah.
movie was a
And
joke.
that's one thing that I criticize Marvel a lot, where a lot of their like good character moments are undercut by like a little punchline, and like they do that a lot. And in this movie, there is comedy elements, but I feel like when you have these character moments, they take it seriously. It's like
Yeah,
no, there is no room for jokes right now. There's a serious moment,
yeah.
and the director's name is Jake Schreier. Just for context, he did make Beef, which was a good show from what I've been told. I haven't seen it, but I just want to give credit where credit's due. But before Thunderbolts, he did a Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco music video.
Oh
He
yeah.
did a Chance the Rapper music video. Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco music video. Like, dude was making videos, a Kanye West one, and then was just like, I'm gonna make
Oh
this
well.
dope ass movie.
Never mind. Drop him right now.
And
No.
well, it was back when
Before.
Kanye was cool. Yeah,
Yeah. I miss the old Kanye. Nah, it was the. I agree, man. I think it's cool. I think you should give people shots, and you'd be surprised how many like directors, writers come from directing movies, right? Directing TV shows.
Yeah.
Directing. So I don't know. I think it's interesting. I'm excited. I want to see it. I hear it's pretty good. I think they said that crew is gonna be the next Avengers, right? That's gonna be
That's what they're
the
saying.
yeah
I don't see it though. Like it really is like a ragtag group of like heroes, and it's
random
like
people.
they're not gonna make them the Avengers.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, I mean, and
I
also
did
a lot of
like
them are kind of old too, right? Like, I think they would go for like a younger
yeah.
crew.
I think the one that is probably over it the most is Bucky.
Bucky, yeah,
Sebastian Stan. You can just tell he's just like, bro, like, am I still doing this shit? Like,
yeah, I can see
I'm
that
fucking
because he came in mid the other saga, right?
yeah, like he's one of the oldest ones still in it, right? And like you can just tell he's just like, bro, like, can this be the last one? Like, please?
Bussies.
Yeah, old bussies.
What's his name? Bucky, what? Buckeye?
Bucky Barnes.
No, yeah, yeah. I could tell he's kind of over it. Him and I think Sam. What's his name? Sam Wilson?
Falcon, Sam Wilson. Yeah. I really liked Florence Pugh in that movie.
Yeah, Florence Pugh.
Pugh. Adi was telling me that I didn't know this, but apparently she went like on a talk show and was like, basically saying like how she doesn't necessarily fit the typical like Hollywood woman standards because she is kind of like wider bodied, like her arms aren't like super toned and fit.
Traditionally hot.
Yeah, like traditionally attractive, I guess. Which I think she's a baddie. Like I think she's very very beautiful woman. But yeah, like I think she had an amazing performance. Like I think she's one of the ones that carried the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
very good.
You saw her in Midsummer, right? I mean, she just like, damn, this lady can act, right? A lot of terror, a lot of anger, a lot of fear. I think she's dope. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I don't think I've seen her. I don't remember her in Oppenheimer. I said she was in Oppenheimer.
She was in Dune as well.
Yeah, Dune too.
Was in Puss in Boots. Yeah.
Oh, say less, bro. What are we doing?
Say less, bro.
She got it.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited. I want to go see it. Ceci said, did they make the movie or show with Kit Harington? I thought he's playing a Marvel part. Kit Harington in Marvel?
He was in it wasn't the Inhumans, it was the Celestials. The Celestials.
Oh, the Eternals.
Oh, Eternals, my bad.
Yeah. I mean, they are
one of the L's.
Is he?
Oh.
Or is he gonna be?
That movie came out forever ago. No, it already came out. It's pretty old. Yeah. It was pretty bad, to be honest with you.
You got bombed. Yeah, people thought it did really bad.
Yeah.
I watched like the first 20 minutes and I kind of gave up.
It did come out already, Ceci. Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't do very well. I think,
but Kit Harington did look like a zaddy. If it's any consolation, he looked great. Yeah.
He's a 5'7" king, right? Add another one to the list. God damn it.
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, 5'8", 5'8"
to the list
with boots.
You know who I added onto the list here recently? What's his name? Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins.
He's in. Yeah. He's in the new season of White
Lotus.
Oh,
yeah, he did. He hosted Saturday Night Live.
Bro. He did like a little dance with his mom and like very heartfelt, but like
I seen that.
Again, not a traditionally handsome dude. Like he's kind of balding and like
some would say not attractive at all. Like
yeah, but like I'm just like for some reason this man is attractive.
It's
like, what is it about him?
It's the charisma. I mean, the guy clearly.
I think it might be it.
It carries very hard, and I'm gonna be honest. I hear it all the time. I think I saw an interview with some guy. I think he was, those asshole interviews that they sit outside of bars and they try to question and interview like drunk people. And it was like this big, like traditionally not attractive Mexican dude. And he was like, hey man, I'll give you, I think he said it was like, I'll give you $20 to go get that girl's number. And he's like, okay, like I'll try it. Fuck it. Right. And like he went up to her, like just chill as fuck. Cool. Like no problem. He wasn't trying to be an asshole or weird. Right. And she was like, yeah, okay. Yeah. And like in the comment section, like, they were asking him questions, and he was kind of coming off saying more things. And as he spoke, like he just came off as just such a cool guy, like just in general, just a nice dude. He was funny, he was cool. And then people in the comments were saying like, "Damn, the more he talked, the more attractive he became." Right? Like it was crazy, right? So I was.
He was also in Fallout. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The same dude. Sorry, I think it was like he's a skeleton guy.
Yeah, he's in Fallout.
He's in Fallout. He's
what do they call them? Ghouls?
The ghoul.
Yeah.
The ghoul.
Yeah, that's where I remember him from.
He has like this like southernish accent, and it's just like he's charming me with his words.
Yeah. The skit was hilarious too, man. On SNL, he was a really funny guy. He in one of the skits he pretends to be like the waiter, right? Where he's acting to be a waiter, and they're at a Mother's Day dinner for 2 guys and 2 moms, and then he's like listening up the moms. Hey ladies, what's up? This and that, and they're like, "Hey man, this is inappropriate. What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "Hey man, relax. Like, you spent 9 months with your mom. I'm just trying to spend 20 minutes." And everybody's like, "Oh!" They made it into a TikTok edit. I was like, "That's
funny."
And he was just raising up the moms. It's pretty funny. And he talks about that. He talks about how he was considered like this handsome ass dude, and he's like, "What the fuck? Like, where did that come from?" Right?
Really?
Yeah.
It, I don't. It's on the bottom, bro. It's on the bottom.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
just
know.
seems like a cool
It's just
dude. I
like,
think he's like in his 50s,
is
something
he?
like that. He's an older dude. Yeah.
It's
What? You
age.
said what? Yeah,
He is
dude.
53. Yeah, man's
Yeah,
old.
he's 53, bro. Man, doing
Yeah.
things. There's a couple things before we get off, man. I want to talk about.
Yep.
Did you
Let's
hear
do it.
about what happened with Nintendo on the Switch?
The
The new
fact that they
Switch?
could break your console if you do anything they don't like.
That's insane, isn't it? Like,
That's
if you
crazy.
modify your console at all, they have the right, according to their user agreement, to break your console because they're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah, yeah.
fight piracy hard. And I'm just like, well, a lot of times people pirate those games not because they're expensive. I mean, they are expensive, but because they refuse to bring them over, to port them over. Like, there's like,
Yeah.
bro, we want to play these games, and you don't want to make them. We're gonna find somewhere to play them, you know. And
Yeah. Well,
Nintendo, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead and finish your
No,
thought.
I was just saying, like, it's absurd for them to be like, how do you have control over this console? I purchased it. It's not yours. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, it's this whole concept of like you don't really own things. You know what I mean?
Don't have anything anymore.
You don't own
Yeah.
anything anymore. Video games, nothing. Software.
There's two things of that. One is Nintendo doesn't port things over because they know they can charge whatever the hell they want. Mario Kart like 8 is still full price if you were to go buy it
Yeah.
right now. Like they do not
absurd.
drop the price on their games because they know like where else are you gonna go? Where else are you gonna play Mario?
That's
Where else are you
true.
gonna play Zelda, bro?
That's very true.
And then
They know they corner the market.
two, exactly.
Right.
And then two, yes, this sucks. Yes, it's bullshit. But you know what? Switch 2 pre-orders still sold out. So they're like, we're gonna do it anyway because you're gonna buy the shit.
Yeah, people are
so
gonna
it's
buy
kind of
it.
like it's on us.
I mean,
Man,
that's
don't
not
know.
a fair comparison because I feel like a lot of consumers don't know. A lot of people are buying Switches for their kids. A lot of people are like
Yeah,
Christmas
fair.
presents or gifts to friends. They don't care. They're not going to play it maybe, or it's for the family. I think it's definitely like for real gamers. They're just like, I'm just going to modify my deck, my Stream Deck, right? Steam Deck to play.
Counterpoint. Those moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas that are buying it for their kids, you think they were in line pre-order day one? Like, no, come on, bro.
No, they're
those
paying,
are the people
resale.
that
They're paying
those
resale.
are the people that keep up, that know when they're dropping, what's going on, you know. So they
Yeah, they're
know.
scalping.
Like,
I mean, they're scalping because
yeah.
I think it's almost you couldn't get a PS5 for the longest, and I think they know that what's gonna happen is if these tariffs hit, right? Like,
Yeah.
the best time to buy is now because they said they weren't gonna raise the price on the console, right? They were gonna honor the price. So a lot of people are probably banking on that happening. You know what I mean? I'm sure some of them. I'm sure a
Could be
lot of
true.
them want it for themselves, but I'm just saying I can see
Yeah.
it being a scalp issue, right? You can't even get fucking Metal Gear Solid 3, the remake, the collector's edition, sold out shit immediately sold out. Like you can't. How are you supposed
I
to
don't
do
know
on the
that.
Switch? Yeah,
That's nuts.
yeah. It's not gonna. You see
People
motherfuckers
just resell anything nowadays,
at the
bro.
Pokemon. You seen the Pokemon vending machines?
Yeah, like people fist fighting over Pokemon cards,
Yeah.
bro. It's like,
They call the
bro, it
cops
is
on-
not that serious.
They called the cops on a guy because he would go. There's like a limit to how many you can buy, and he went and like unplugged the machine. He would buy the max, unplug the machine, plug it back in, and buy the max. And they called the
That's
cops on him.
nuts, man.
They're like, "Why are you tampering with the vending machine? Fuck you!" Right? Like,
It is not that serious, man.
oh,
Like,
man.
Jesus.
I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, there is some. It's crazy how much value Pokemon cards have because I'm looking at it in the form of like, in the sense of like the magic aspect when there's no money in packs anymore, you know, because like,
Yeah.
I think paper standard is dead and the overprinting like crazy and whatever. They're moving all the expensive shit to collector packs. But in Pokemon, it's like no matter what box you get, you're gonna get some money out of it, you know? Which I think
Yeah.
is insane. That
It's,
collector aspect is insane.
it's
I'm always
so dumb.
astounded.
Like it's just like, bro, it's cardboard. It's like
Yeah.
a kid. And like what sucks is like there's a little Timmy like that just likes Pokemon and just wants the
Yeah.
cards, doesn't care about the value, wants to play with them and can't get it because there's a fucking 40-year-old man fist fighting people for
Right.
Pokemon cards, you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, man. I know. I think it's absurd, man. I think definitely, at the end of the day, it's a kid's game. Does everything have a collector aspect? Probably. You know what I mean? It's not entirely everything has some kind of market somewhere. I mean, there's like like the rock ladies, right? There's a whole market for crystals and stuff like that. Like you'd be
That would be
surprised
true.
on what is, China.
Yeah.
I mean, dishes, the dishes, not China, the country. I meant like fancy ware,
Yeah,
China,
like
ceramic ware.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I just had to correct myself before you clip that and make me look bad. Yeah, I don't know if it's absurd, man. We'll see. We'll see. I don't see myself buying one. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't touched my Switch in like a year.
Same.
You
Yeah.
know?
Like
And now,
I'm good.
yeah, Ceci got me the
Let me know when they
MetaQuest,
oh, go ahead.
and I found out
I
you
think you
can.
told me about that.
Yeah, I found out you can run like an HDMI to it. So I'm just gonna be using that. I'm not even trying, bro.
Yeah.
On another.
Let me know when they drop a new Super Smash Bros. You know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'll be
You know
interested.
what? I mean, come on, man. That's gonna make me want to buy it because they never backwards compatible with that. Like they don't.
No,
It's
never.
always on the next console. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of next console, GTA 6, we finally gonna release.
Delayed to next year.
Wait, what?
Yeah, delayed to next year.
Oh, great! I didn't hear that. Damn it! I thought it was
you
coming
didn't
out
hear
this year. I saw that meme where
No.
that guy was like, "Oh, my wife's pregnant, and I'll be on FMLA," and then I didn't know it was delayed that far. I thought it was just like a month or two later. Yeah, and he's bummed
There's
out.
no guarantee that May of 2026 is a sure thing. Developers are worried. Yeah.
I mean, if it's anything like Red Dead, fine, dude. I don't care. But I gotta be honest, bro. Se están pasando de verga for real. Like that shit came out. That thing came out 3 consoles ago on the PS3. It came out on the PS3, right? I remember when the PS4 came out. If you got the PS4 version, you got fucking first person view. That was like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Up trading up, and then it came on the PS5, and now, bro, like people are showing. There's a trend on TikTok where they show like them as a teenager playing 5, and then them now like 30 years old with mortgage and kids. Like, like we've been waiting for this game, which I don't blame them. They made Red Dead Redemption. I mean, that's a big ass fucking game that probably took them 10 years to make. They probably stopped all production of GTA, but I'm just saying, like, god damn, dude, it's got to be like $1 billion game at this point.
Well, they're saying that it's gonna be like $100 like retail or some shit.
I mean, if we're being
I've
honest,
never been a big GTA guy, but like the hype on this one is having me like wanting to play it. You know?
I gotta try it.
Yeah,
There's got to be something to
try
it. Those graphics are looking pretty good. It is a lot more fleshed out. There's like way more people on the beach, and there's animals, and I mean, obviously, games are getting better. You know, it's not just graphics; it's also what's being rendered in real time. So it's interesting. I don't know, and I mean, I guess you could call it an investment, right? In the sense of like, if you buy this game, you will probably be playing it for the next 20 years.
That's true.
You can't say you're not gonna get 20 years of content out of it because the game is still going. Like,
I just want to play online with my boys and we'll play Miami Vice or something.
Right. Like you will probably never have to buy another game again, right? With all the expansions and shit going on, and like they make so much money off DLC, off fake money, right? People buying Lamborghinis, right? It's almost like Ready Player One level shit. Like you might be working at Walmart, but god damn it, you own 2 Lamborghinis and Los Santos.
That's probably why they keep delaying it. They're like, we're waiting for the technology to Ready Player One this shit.
Yeah. Oh no, we can inject it right into you, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys.
But yes, it is delayed.
We're getting close to it. I think we're gonna have to call it soon. My mother-in-law can only watch the babies for so long. She's kind of babysitting for me right now. But hopefully we should be recording in person this week. We just been having some hiccups, and then we back to scheduling. If I get my new schedule, me and Ceci are working on it. I think we're trying to get her to stay home pretty soon. Not work because I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm tired. I'm burnt out. Like I can't. I'm exhausted. The house is a mess. The kids are barely getting by. Like, Emiliano's starting school soon. Baby girl's not. She just needs more attention. So I think we're gonna. I might have a little more time to flesh some things out, but we'll see how it goes. And we should get back on
Just
track.
to be clear, he is not allowing his wife to stay home because the podcast is doing so well. So please continue to like and subscribe and all that stuff.
I
Because
told Ceci,
we're not at that point yet.
now that we've hit 70 subscribers, please just quit your job. Come on, babe. Quit your job.
Yeah, what are you waiting on?
We're getting regular hate comments. I mean, we're doing something right.
Yeah. They hate us because they ain't us,
They
dog.
hate us because they ain't us. I mean, at this point, with the level of engagement we're getting, I
saying,
think we're gonna be
I'm
okay.
saying.
Yeah. No, definitely. I'm just exhausted. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just so tired. I'm like, dude, I'd rather you stay home.
I feel that. I hear and feel that.
I gotta go make dinner right now, so put the pieces of bed
Okay.
and do what I gotta do. So I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Give us a follow, give us a comment, talk to us. Let us know what you want to hear. We're also on Apple Music. We're on Spotify. Yeah, we're on a lot of these platforms. If you want to just listen to us, if you don't have YouTube Plus or whatever it's called, you can listen to it. It's on for free. And yeah, dude. Thank you for following.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. For those of you that made it out, even if you could have stayed the whole time, appreciate you showing up.
Yeah, for real.
And much love to all of you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that means the world, man. Thank you guys.
For
Love
sure.
y'all.
Have a beautiful night, guys.
Peace.
Peace.